trust that it is coming and being happy in the process, and that's the skill. So this March, I have received an offer letter from my dream university, the Royal College of Art, which I'll be studying ceramics and glass program in London this upcoming September. So let me share exactly with you how did I manifest this reality for me, and hopefully it will inspire you to get whatever your heart desires. The idea of manifestation is that you're constantly attracting things into your life, whether you like it or not, or whether you're consciously aware of it or not. So on the baseline, what we're trying to do here is to curate the version of reality that you have to align yourself to the desired thing or this objective that you have clearly in your head. So the first step to manifestation is to have a very clear goal. For example, in my case, my goal is not just to attend any art university to get a fine art degree. For me, the goal is very clear. It is that I want to enter the ceramics and glass program at the Royal College of Art, and that is literally it. I feel like looking for university is also like choosing a husband or choosing a partner. When I saw the works that's from the Royal College of Art, I feel like there's this, I felt so excited and I wanted to be a part of them. And because for me, I have been working independently for so long in my studio, and when I had the opportunity back in, I would say 2021-ish, 2022, when I went to Jingdezhen, which is this ceramic town in China. I don't know, I forgot what's it called, International Studio Artist Space. When I walked into that space, I have never felt that excited for anything in a long time. When I saw the studio space, when I saw the artist working next to me, and I felt like there were butterflies fucking just attacking my stomach. And this is when you know your instinct is telling you, hey, maybe this is a sign for something. My background is in fashion design, which I have studied in Parsons, the New School of Design in New York. And after graduation, I have started to teach fashion. So I have never really left the academic realm, and teaching for me was just a hobby, I would say. It's such a protected environment and everybody was just doing their own thing. Working as a college professor allows you so much time and space to let you to figure out what you really wanted to do. So that's pretty much what I did. I loved the process of creating. So I feel like fashion to me, it has always been this medium of expression, which I am only using fashion as a way to create. Last year around this time, I have this urge just to drop everything that I have and just to move somewhere else entirely. And that feeling was so intense and desperate, and I was just feeling so stuck. And that kind of desperation leads me to do something that I have never done before, which is actually following the manifestation techniques to a T and see what happens. First, visualization. What I did is that I printed out all the photos of the school, including the school logo, the building, and the city, some very iconic structures. So visually, I get this image imprinted in my head, and by placing them on a board, it just fulfills this mental image even more clear rather than you just imagining it in your head. And what I find really helpful is, other than putting on those photos, also please print out 1 or 2 sentences or those affirmations that you feel like resonates with you. And for me, it is this card, this quote by Abraham Hicks. It's called "Trust that it is coming and being happy in the process, and that's the skill." Ta-da! Before bed, I would take 30 minutes of meditation, and I would visualize my board but with my eyes closed, and the feeling of success. Like, how would I feel when I get my offer letter? How would I feel when I'm in London? How would I feel when I'm doing this and that, right? So this feeling of success, this feeling of accomplishment, the feeling of getting what you desired, do that every day before you go to bed, and then go to sleep happy. Okay, you have to raise your frequency to the level of your desired thing. Okay, so secondly, I think we've talked about it, it's to have a positive mental attitude, which is this quote by Abraham Hicks, and act as if it has been done already. So how did I execute that idea? Through the application process. So I just act like it's inevitable for me to get in. Pretty much. I think it's just the mental shift that I had from what kind of work does that university want from me to I am going to show you the most raw and authentic version of me and see if you can accept that. I think the ultimate goal is not just to get into that university, but to truly showcase to them who I am as an artist and what I care about, and with zero filter. And if they could accept that, I think for me that is more important than me kind of fitting into a mold to get into an art school. Like, that doesn't make sense to me at all. So I had that mentality going in. And thirdly, execution, and let it go. And trust and have faith that it is already in God's hand. I think this is the most difficult step for me, because how do you want something so badly and just to let it go? That doesn't make sense. But that is the key to success. I have a deep conviction that whatever happens for me is meant for me. This entire process, it was just me trying to trust the universe that it will deliver to me and cleanse the expectation. There's so many contradicting ideas, but this is exactly what I did to get my results. And there's one more thing that I did. It didn't make sense for a lot of people around me, but hear me out. When I applied for the Royal College of Art, I was so sure that I am gonna be in that place. So the person who was writing my recommendation letter asked if I need to apply for other schools. I said, no, thank you. This is the only school that I'm applying for. Because with me applying to other schools indicates that I am not confident in getting to that school, and I am only getting the second best, which that is something I'm not going to compromise. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it still makes sense in my head, but to other people, it might seem like I am gambling. But so this is how I demonstrated my faith toward this manifestation and acting as if it's already done. Okay, so time for a Q&A. I have a follower who commented under one of my posts, and it says,
今天刷到这个才发现你也是大学老师，我做讲师5年了，想知道你离开高校准备做什么呢？经常跟同行朋友们讨论能怎么换个工作。
我刚刚已经分享了我整个过程了。那我觉得当你的脑海里面已经萌生出想要去改变，那你可能第一步你就要去问自己，首先自己为什么有这种想法， 是不是因为你身边的经历已经没有办法滋养你了，还是说你的内心深处其实已经在渴望其他的人事物，或者是要有新的体验？我觉得无论如何，你要去正视，正面的去面对你内心的这种想法，因为 we only live once. Okay, girl, we only live once. After this COVID, I mean, we're still during COVID, sort of. There's so many people who passed away who didn't even get to live their life, and we're still here breathing. I mean, if you still have something that you want to do, might as well go for it, because what's the worst that's going to happen? So my advice to you is that embrace your feelings, listen to your intuition. Everyone's story is unique and different. There's no two success stories can be replicated, and whatever works for you might not work for me. Whatever works for me might not work for you. Okay, and please, I hope this story can give you guys some inspiration or some motivation to at least try to start your manifestation journey. Every year we actually manifest a lot for ourselves, and for example, in 2024 I am reaping the reward from my seeds that I have planted in 2023. So, which means whatever we're doing now, the ideas that we're planting down will manifest in one form or another in 2025. So, this is a great time, a great opportunity for you to get started right now. Yeah, that's it to this video, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next episode. Goodbye.